Got a minute?
Anything new? Ooh, Dambala.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Ooh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Is it Ogun Badagiri?
Does Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
No, sorry.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I can't
Oh,
think of
really?
anything.
Okay.
Next that one. Right, so what did we get? Four things, I think? Three, because I got that one.
Gunter Ritter's diary is leather-bound. Its parchment pages are old and fragile.
Where?
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked.
I hope you don't expect me to read
Reads
this.
of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders.
Oh, witch hunters.
He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seemed. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Halsey's son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
Oh, now it's there. Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. The woman I wrote off, was it Tetelo, was a witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then betrayed her, and then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. Talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I come but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter, thy undeserving son.
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's he reads about
Oh,
Oh.
bastard.
he reads the second
So they don't
to the
actually read the last one out
entry
to me.
Gunter has spread naturally.
Halsey's son of...
Gabriel
Okay. Yeah, what else do we have?
The letter is addressed to Gabriel from Wolfgang Ritter. Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations
So we're witch hunters.
and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
the book contains several
Oh, shit.
pages of radar drum code.
Okay.
The
But how does that relate to sound?
Grace actually managed to find a book on the radar drum code.
I haven't carried books around like this since college. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I read it.
It's like
So should
scuffed
you.
sheet music.
anything?
No.
Do you know?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The man in
Can't do anything with him, can I?
the street.
Oh, sure, this one.
Gabriel could ask Grace to use her paints and put a tattoo on his chest. But he should wait until he's ready to use it. It would probably wash off in the shower.
Okay. So we need
I'm
access
going out.
Good luck.
and get that. Oh, he got really excited, didn't he?
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's a good word? Hot Ridge? Ah!
Oh shit!
Oh, God, not again.
And everyone's dying around me.
That would be up to the... That would be... That would be... That would...
I'm not touching that body. I'm not touching that body.
Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out. Not a pretty ending. Something about...
Okay, but what?
That would be up...
I'm not.
Something... Something...
Is there anything weird?
Some...
I'm not touching that body.
There's nothing of interest in the wastebasket. Gabriel's seen enough old books to last a lifetime.
These notes look interesting.
Oh.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
Greek tribe. Looks like we've got a target going on.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
What we've got?
It looks heavy.
Gabriel's seen enough.
You've already.
Gabriel's...
I'm not.
I don't think I can do anything with him. Do we just leave him there? What?
Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
I'm going to ask our grandmother about the witch hunter thing.
My...
He's like, I'm out of here. Right, let's see.
Does this mean anything?
Sorry.
Does this mean?
1810? Goodness, Gabriel, I'm not that old.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Is that from your uncle in Germany? I hope you like him, Gabriel. Perhaps one day I'll get to meet him.
Can't be much use, are you, Granny?
Does this mean anything?
Sorry.
Does this...
Sorry.
Does this mean anything?
Sorry.
Maybe the police station. Because now there's
Well,
other
Gran,
murders.
I better get going.
All right.
Try here. Oh, there's another one appeared. Yeah, there is one thing I missed. I'll go back and get it after. They're just appearing everywhere, aren't they?
Gabriel can. Gabriel can. Gabriel.
Who would win 10 elephants or 100 rhinoceroses? I kind of want to see the rhinos. Because there's 10 to each elephant. And I kind of think they would eventually maybe overpower them? I don't know. I mean, if you had all 10 running from one side, you could topple the elephant. Just tip it over.
Mostly, my night.
Yeah, I had a feeling we'd show up.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Oh, the elephant wrecked a rhino and a baby.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
I told you it's closed.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said. Did he mention pink elephants too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No. Actually, I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. Standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it won't happen. I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Your professionalism is astonishing. There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo
Shit.
murders MO. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
You still need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in
There's
New
so
Orleans.
many things to
Get me a
do.
lead on the cult.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Later, Knight.
I don't think it's gonna have much information for me. Though I'm gonna go out here and speak to them.
Got a second, officer? What can I do you for?
So there's nothing new there. Oh, I had to go back here for the newspaper because I forgot to fucking read it. That's what it
Hey,
was.
Grace.
Oh,
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful.
What does that even mean?
leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
So I don't get anything
going out.
from it though.
See ya.
Screw it, let's go to the drugstore.
Hi.
What you got, mister?
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is an African legend
Okay,
about
great
a
serpent?
serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Does the name...
Don't.
okay then. Show you some things. Don't you want that one, would you?
Does this...
I don't.
Hey, like, how you doing?
I.
The drums?
Does this... Does this snake pattern look familiar to you at all? Have you noticed it on any of your customers, like as a tattoo?
No. Can't say I have. Me. Marine Corps, is it?
Yeah, could be. Thanks.
Okay.
Does...
No, sir. I never saw anything like that before. Looks like a foreign language.
Hmm. Maybe I can check out this dude about the stuff from the Oh!
Why is it so dark in here? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
That would not help to get a python. That would not help. That would not. That would not help to.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again? Uh-oh.
That would not help to get.
What the fuck can I use? Oh, I'm not gonna have the fucking
That
item, am
would
I?
not- That would. There's no time for that. There's no.
I really don't. Uh-oh.
I might be fucked.
Gabriel is. There's no. Gabriel is currently bonding with. That would not. There's no time. There's no time. That.
I'm not sure what
really
I'm
don't wanna
doing.
be dead. Can we try? Uh-oh.
There's no. That would. That would. That would. There's. That. That. There. That would not. That would. That would.
Carefully
I
remove it with
really
the
don't wanna
tweezers.
be dead.
Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's try the tweezers.
Uh-oh.
Watch me not have this item and have to go back to another save.
There's no. That would. That wouldn't.
Some greedy bullshit. Yeah.
That. 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 That would not help. That. There.
Uh.
There's no. Gabriel is car. That. 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 There's no. That. There's. That.
Uh-oh.
A snake tattoo?
That. There's no time. That. 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 that 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 that
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
there's no there's that there's no time. That there's no time.
Uh-oh.
Right, I'll wait for it to do its thing.
That there's no there's
If there was anything like at the cage.
Uh-oh.
Because that looks out of place.
there's no
He's got more hair.
flickering candles. Even if that
Uh,
Can we burn it off?
even if
they might not. They.
Gabriel doesn't
I really don't want to be.
Wait, you looked up out of curiosity and it's fucking stupid, like even by this game's low standard. Oh god. Is it an item I don't have?
Uh-oh.
Gabriel is moving. That would that wouldn't. Gabriel can.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Oh, I'm not missing anything item wise. Right, so I'm just not getting the right thing here.
Uh-oh.
There's no. There's no.
Can't move
time.
anywhere. Okay. Stab it with the pencil.
That wouldn't. That would.
Even after reading what solution is, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh god. Why would
That would.
choke it with the scale?
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again? Uh-oh.
That wouldn't. There's. That would. That. There's.
Like, am I pixel hunting?
That would not.
Strangle it with its own.
I really.
Strangle it with a snake skin?